Okay, so we've got the weird eye flap. Next up, we got the side bit. Oh, right. We've got a number of things here. Unfortunately, there's like some stuff that I'm probably not going to be able to like fit in. Like there's a gray-black area. Maybe if I made him taller. But if I make him too tall, like this is actually, I'd say about 3/4 to maybe half as tall, and we just gotta work with what we got. So let's go to this. I'm gonna get a glass panel in here probably. Yeah, there's several things that I could maybe cram on, but it's probably just not gonna work. Off-road suspension, bounce and stability. Great for vehicles to prevent them from easily tipping over. Suspension has a lot of bounce, making it ideal for off-road vehicles. Well, I think we'll do that. It's interesting. Oh, wait, no. No, that's the standard suspension. It just randomly has a red coil around it. I thought it was new. So I was like, hey, let's read it. Oh, yeah, I forgot. There's totally logic gates and timers now in the game. But I have no idea how to use them. And, like, I probably could figure it out, but I'm probably going to leave the, I'm probably going to leave logic gates and timers to when Bird gets back. When he somehow unfuckled his computer. Because it's pretty fuckled right now, and we don't really have much of a choice. Okay. So I could almost fit this in, but it's not going to fit. Whereas this one also ain't going to fit because it's... Or no. That one does fit. Okay, that's good. So let's fill in blocks around it. I could have done a bigger one, but I think this will be okay. So we'll do that. Realistically, it'd be nice if there's a slightly different textured block that I could put on top of this stuff. Actually, maybe there is. What I want is like a small flat block, kind of like a sign, to just put on top of things to give relief. Because I bet if I had that, we'd actually be able to get some more functionality in this. I also just realized if I had... Nah, I'm not going to think about that. Okay. So we're looking for... It's probably in the new gray block set. So we've got... Ooh, surface panel. Yeah! That's exactly what I'm looking for, I think. Is there surface panel angle? Oh, man. We lucked out here. Like, really hard, actually. Oops. Sadly, the rotation is a bit messy. We'll get the corners on after we get these on. Oh, man. These mods think of everything. Honestly, I'd just like to see the developers of Scrap Mechanic take a look at this stuff and be like, can we just add this to our game? For like, Grego and Durf and whatever? Because that would be so freaking boss. Okay. So we've got that taken care of. Sort of. So there's this weird dumb relief thing. So you know what? I'm going to get rid of these. We're going to move this up a bit. Normally there's supposed to be like something red in the center there, but unless I put like a caution sign. Oh, maybe I can. That might be a bit big though. We'll just put a... Let's try a danger block. Oh, I can't put it on top of them. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna remove these. Let's relief it in. There we are. Okay, it's not totally correct. And it doesn't quite look like Claptrap. But I'll take it. Okay, can I... Oh, interesting. Huh, I could do that too. Well, that's cool. It didn't look right, though. But it is cool. Okay. So let's think. Yeah, I could move this up. We really don't have enough room for everything, so I'm just gonna mix and match pieces regardless of whether or not they fit. So if we move this up a little bit, we can do this here. Move this out a little bit more. And have a nice rim around the outside. Okay, this will probably work. I might actually move the eyeball up and expand the top a little bit or something. I don't know. I'll think about it. Okay, so we get this. We get one block across. We go back to laying these down. Okay, and then we go and get the window. And then I can color on the inside and make it all match-ish. Where's the window? And then behind the window, I'll probably have the engine. I don't know. I can also have the dwarf hanging out back there. That'd be really funny. Okay, that actually looks pretty good. So next up, we want to have... we're going to have wedge connectors. Probably. Wedge connectors are lightweight, correct? Yeah. Let's see if I got something in the gray set. Yeah, there we go. So we'll just do wedge with that. And then, is there not a basic wedge here that I can pull from? Because, like, what I want to have... I guess not. It just makes me default back to the regular wedge. Unless, ooh, we've got this wing angle thing. What about this? This might work for what I'm doing here. Huh. I was hoping that would spawn from the top. That would also be a good way to get the eye flaps or something, but no. So yeah, we've got these. I guess we'll have to just go with the regular ones. Rectangular light. There's a lot of bits in here that I don't fully have knowledge of how they work. Okay, so I guess we'll just have to do a basic staircase wedge for this. So we want is 2. Okay. Then a bunch of these wedges. And another one of these. Except for... yeah. And then we want some kind of matching bit. I wonder if they all connect to each other. Let's do... is it a 1x3? Yeah, it's a 1... no, it's a 1x2. Maybe? Also, that doesn't work. I need a... 1x... it's probably a 1x2, honestly. To fit there. Not perfect, but it'll do. Okay. So now that we've got that set up, let's paint it. What do we want? Dark gray? No, we want black. Trying real hard to match Claptrap as best as possible here. We're gonna want to do dark red on the danger side and everything. Yeah, the problem is ultimately I think it needs to be just a little bit bigger. Like if we use this danger areas, I mean, you know what? Let's do that. Let's actually make this as scaly as possible. Lizard trap. So I'm gonna just go back to cutting bits off. Well, I mean, we've still got the base frame for the wheels and whatnot. This is going to lag. It might not lag the shit out of a server. It actually really doesn't have a whole lot of moving parts. You know, I'm not John Baining it here. Love the guy, but like, holy shit, the moment you summon any of his things, the server is just like, and it's not great. Okay. Well, we got that baseline. There we go. So next up we have just kind of like a basic shape here. I guess I'll go back to the surface panels. Maybe this. Okay. Something like that. Let's take off the bottom side. The problem is this almost needs to be even. And it's not. I guess what we could do is have this. That looks okay. It's not going to be perfect, but I never said it needed to be. Okay. Oops. That's no good. No, that's also not good. Alright. That's... Is that? No. Is that? No. Okay. That's good. That's good. Okay. Again, not perfect, but it actually, it looks nice enough. Yeah, originally this whole section's supposed to be reliefed out. But, I mean, I guess I could put it on a... I could put it on a controller and have it, like, bip out just a little bit. That might not be a bad move. Just to get it to work right. Tempting. Because currently it just looks like a weird dumb tie, and if I have it rotate out starting here, that'll probably work better. Okay. Let's just cut it off. Okay. Grab you, pull you here, put you back on the lift. Okay, so what we want to do is have a bearing. I'm still a little weirded out by the fact that we've got blue bearings now. I guess it makes sense from, like, a visibility standpoint. It's just strange, and I'm not used to it. Okay, so we have that there. I need to bump into this. Unfortunately, I don't think the dwarf actually imparts physics. Normally. But I guess that's what the hammer's for. Okay. And let's see if I can get this thing to fall over. There we go. Okay. So we're going to do welding. We're going to weld this into the center. Presuming it fits. Damn it. Okay. Looks like we're going to need another hammer. Luckily, this thing is also very lightweight. Which helps substantially when it comes to getting everything working. Okay, there we go. So where is that piece? Here it is. Because we lost the weld. Oh. I'm grabbing it from the wrong side, aren't I? Yeah, I am. Okay, so we grab this here. Sometimes I hate the welding tool. Why won't this work? Alright, screw it. We'll just rebuild it. We have we have the pieces. It's just a matter of using them properly. Okay. And it looks like we're all good. You know what? It's this, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna paint it white for the time being. Actually, let's paint it like pale yellow. We'll go from there. Yeah, that works. Okay. So we're gonna have 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. This all work? Reliefs pretty well. And we'll go from here. I hope they expand these little flat blocks a little bit better. Just because there's some really nice ones in there, and, you know, it'd be nice to just have a little bit more. Okay, so we need this. And honestly, like, the eye is right there. This actually works pretty well. It'd be nice if I could relief the eye in well, we could do that. It would, again, take some finagling. But I did that wrong. I don't know. Let's see. I'm experimenting. It's a good way to learn all the new parts, at the very least. Yeah, so far so good. Let's see if I can get a let's see if I can get one of these curvature blocks in here. Or if the hitbox is currently messing with me super hard. Tried. Well, I guess we could always do something like this. Fit that in. It's not great. And then I can have the entire backside of this eyeball area covered. Could work. Oh, you know what? No, we probably want to do that anyway. Oh, so... Where's the middle on this? That's the middle. Okay, there we go. So it's not perfect, but it'll do. Quite well, actually. And then I still need to figure out how to get the flap on the eye properly. I guess if we had a central thing that it came off of, that could work. Or, I mean, realistically, it could actually just come off of here. Well, we'll figure it out. I'll fit the eye bit on. I think this is the right one. I don't know. I was second guess myself. That hubcap is surprisingly heavy. Oh, shoot. These are in the way. That sucks. Alright. I guess the easiest thing for me to do is to move everything up. And this way we can fit the, curvature blocks. I can't imagine that'll work. Sadly, they've got, like, weird hitboxes. But this'll do. This'll do well enough. If I could just move it, like, half a block down or something, it'd work great, but no dice. One way or another, this'll do. So we've got the eye. It'd be nice if I could get the eye to swivel or something. But no dice. It'd actually be really nice if you could also just turn off some things like clipping. Like, turn off block clipping for a part. That'd be really nice, actually. Oh, well. Guess let's do that. We got these, but I don't really want it to be curved. Also, interesting point, these ramp blocks aren't flush. These curved ramp things. A bit surprised about that, actually. Okay, well, I mean, it's an easy fix. I'll just grab these. It'll fill space particularly well anyway. There we go. Yeah, it gives us a little bit more room for things. I was just hoping I could use the twos, but no dice. Unless I wanted to use a smaller block, but I'd have to use like a regular wheel. I don't think that would look very good. So that this'll, I don't know. This'll have to be okay. All right. I guess let's just do a basic wedge. I'm not even gonna have it animate. I could have it animate, and I might have it animate eventually. But that's kind of low priority here in the end. Not digging this, though. So here's what we're going to do. I don't know what we're going to do. I mean, I can cut this off. We can have, like, an internal hinge. The only problem is how the pipes are... no. Unless we get rid of these blocks. We have the hinge. Yeah, that'll do. So we put light block here. I'm gonna have to experiment with animating all of this constantly. At least it's like shifting on me. Yeah, so far so good. Put that there, and then we'll just have basic ramps along the way. Okay. And let's color these black. Surprisingly, this is... nope, that's not it. That's a dark red. This is like a blue. Guess it works. Okay. And then this entire area back here, also black. And then this area, very orange. Okay. I feel like I'm making it somewhere with this. I really wish there was more of a desaturated red I can pull from. And I honestly have half a temptation to actually just paint this kind of like a light gray instead. Yeah, it looks better with it being gray, because I need a desaturated red for it to properly work. Okay, so let's we got some room in here. Let's cram in the controller. And actually get everything sorted properly. Or it's sorted. Okay, so we want like 3 degrees and then like 15. Can it go further? It can, but I actually don't quite want that. We almost want to go the opposite direction. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay, so yeah, the eye is the front is relieving out the way I wanted it to. That's good. So what we want to do next is I don't know. What we want to do next is, I guess, cut this off. Let's toss in the engines, because we're going to need them there anyway. So we could have gas engines, yes. We could also have... oh, really? A 1x1 engine. Let's take a look at these. There's also the more powerful engines, which I might want to do for this. Okay, so I want to take a look at the 1x1 engine here. Oh. Well, that's neat. It's got a odd texture to it. Might use that. However, I think for the sake of madness, I really want to get the handle sticking out that front window, but I guess not. I will do that. And I don't know, just light blocks. Now let's make sure the wheel fits now. Because I might have to move those engines. We might just put something on the backside. Like lights or I don't know what. Okay, it was... what kind of wheel was it? Roller wheel, 1x1. Oh, that's cool. Small airplanes, dirt wheels. It was 9x5, I think. Yeah. Okay, so despite the fact that we've got the engines in kind of like a weird place, it's working quite well, actually. Okay, so let's set this guy back up. Let's take a look. So we've got these here. Let's think. So let's go back. Let's go back to the 1x8s. Let's get them set up. And let's see if this actually looks nice with the 1x8s there. It's a little off. What you're supposed to do with the claptraps is have like all of these kind of moving towards a point here, but that's going to be really hard to do. So I don't think I'm going to mess with it here. So the 1x8s work. However, we're going to have to make this taller, which is a bit of a concern. So one option is... oh. Let's get rid of them again. Let's go back. We don't want that one. 1 by 3, 1 by 3. Okay, here we go. So if I do this, that there, that there, that lets me move this down a bit. Which I think will work. It does accentuate this, like, kind of bad corner a little bit more than I'd like, but I really don't have much of an option there. So we'll just make it work. Okay, so let's get the 1 by 1s in. Probably enough space. Let's just do 3 on the outside. Leave this central area, because eventually what I'm going to want to have I'm actually going to want to have arms that, like, come in and out. And if we've got logic gates, I might even be able to program them. Though that might be a bit of a nuisance. I don't know. I'll think about it. So the problem is, ultimately, we're not going to be able to fit all of this into one claptrap. Let's just let it fall over. Or, not one claptrap, but, let's get the next one of these. It's just a little bit too high. I want to say 2 blocks too high. Okay, so you know what? Let's see what I can... Let's see what my alternatives are here. So 1, we could use smaller. I'm not going to go back to the 1 by 3 because that's not going to work. Ideally, I'd like a 1 by 6. We do have 1 by 4s. We could try that. Problem is, 1 by 4s are probably going to make it too wedgy. Could extend the bottom down a little bit further. Well, I guess the easiest option here is start at the top. You know, instead of trying to work from the bottom, let's just start from the top and make the bottom work. Seems like my best option here. Yeah, so actually this isn't so bad. We'll have the sides coming down a little bit farther. Or I could have it switch to a 1 by 4 here. You know, taper down. We really do need a 1 by 6. So I could also have it do that. Yeah, we really desperately need that 1 by 6. Okay, let's set this up and let's take a look. What else do we got here? We've got a lot of options. It's just some of them are not exactly what we're always going for. I guess what I could do is expand this out a little bit. And around. That could work. I could simulate a longer side thing for the jutting out bit. I know, like, none of this makes sense, but still. Because that's just a basic wedge connector. None of these are going to do me any good. So we've got this to 1 by 3. No, this down to 1 by 3. Well, I need to have this anyway. So let's get rid of this. If I have this here, going all the way down, what can I do with it? I mean, for starters, I could actually just have ramps connect to it. Not a bad spot. It's actually a really tall claptrap. Yeah. My best bet is probably just to go back to the regular ramp block and fill it out a bit here. Like so. Looks a little off. But my other alternative would be to, like, somehow have like a double weird ramp system. It almost could work. Almost. but no dice. Or we could just say, screw it, put that there. I mean, honestly, that looks the nicest instead of trying to attach it, and we'll just suck it up. Oh, hey, you know what this means? I'm gonna just put a bigger wheel on this. It's definitely gonna be tall trap. And maybe I could make it a little bit wider, but not by much, just because. So let's just, let's get a bigger wheel. Let's move it out a bit. Because, yeah, I mean, we've got huge wheels. We might as well use them. So we've been stuck with the 9x5. Can't do even, so it's got to be. We've got to upgrade to the 15x7. And I guess if we're gonna have the higher level engine, we're not gonna need the double bearing setup. So that'll help a lot. Okay, let's see. Wheel on the wall. Who's the biggest of them all? Answer is freaking you. Damn. Okay, let's see if I can get rid of the engines and fit it up a little bit further. Yeah, what specifically is impeding this wheel from being placed? Because I can also make allowances here and there. Oh, crap. Okay. Should not have done that. Well, at least it fell in a very easy to weld manner. Unless it's going to do that bullshit thing to me where it won't let me weld. But we're all good. Okay.